Welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a team from the American, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The 49ers will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable. Guys that will...
There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on third down. Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Charlotte! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. Makes a move. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Charlotte's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the...
Turning it on! He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, in the running game making its presence felt.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole, as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on first down from the 40. A designed run for the quarterback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's take just a minute and talk about Charlotte. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Let's take just a minute and talk about Charlotte. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now, getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Alston. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the 49ers line it up with a first and goal. Using his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Niners!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, and the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run the draw. Breaks the tackle. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. North Texas in the hurry up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Wheaton. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. North Texas will have to punt it away. The last time they punted it went back for 6. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Quick step and go. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Got a man. It's Dupree. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Alston. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a crease, it's Dupree. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Gives it on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Charlotte.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. North Texas in the hurry up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The give to the back. Running to Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Open space at the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to pass, it's Harrell. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up.
Touchdown, 49ers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. 14. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built your...
Looking for a deep man. Pulls it in on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
There he goes. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. North Texas has it go.